Hey everybody, I'm here. I just had to get some things together, and I had to make a phone call, so I may get a phone back that I might have to either step away for a minute or close down the stream. I got to get a price for my tires, um, where Chris got his tires. Having a cookie. I have been busy, 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 busy. Hey Joe and Firefly, how you guys doing? Um, I was downstairs organizing my spices. I took a list, an inventory of all the spices and how many I had and what I still need to get. Then I came up here, watched a couple videos, helped Sierra with the printer because she's home. Hey Gardner, Josh, and Sandra. Hi Samantha. Sierra's home. Head colds running through here for the last 2 weeks or so. Often she'll get better. She'll go to school for a day. It gets so bad because she has allergies already. And it was so bad one day she went to school. Her eyes were watering all day, coughing all day. Today it's diarrhea. I don't know if it's the food we ate or if it's the meds we've been taking, because we both been having, I sound better today. But the day we gave Jack a bath the other night, it started a whole head thing for me. You going out, Joe? Bundle up. It's 20 something degrees here, 22 maybe. It's cold. There was a 2-hour delay because the roads were so icy. Are you at the dentist, Firefly? Chris has to go. I think it's Tuesday. Hold on, I don't even know how to turn my phone on. He's gonna go Wednesday to have the bumps on the fronts of his gums sanded down or smoothed down. I think that's gonna be honestly, and I told him this yesterday. I said the same day he had all these teeth pulled, the swelling was there, but he was not as bad as I thought he was going to be. He probably could have went back to work because he was fine. And I think the grinding of the gums is it's gonna be worse. I think it's gonna be. I've never had it, and I think that's when he should have took the 4 days off. Hey, Prepper 101. Schools are closed there. They had a 2-hour delay here, but she's home. Todd's on his computer doing his schoolwork. But she's had this project she's needed to do for like a month now. So I told her no phone, no computer, except do your project. So she's been doing it because she's been putting it off. So she is not leaving. She's not getting on to play games until that project is done because she's had plenty of time to do it. I had her out all day yesterday. We went out to Saturday, we went to Chick-fil-A. I believe it was Saturday. Oh my God. Hey, Ocean Ran. We went out Saturday and we took her friend Sam and we stopped at this store called Rainbow. It's for clothes. And I couldn't remember. Me and my friend used to go there when we were young in our 20s, when we'd go out to the bars and stuff. And I didn't think it was even still open and around, and it was. So when we were driving by there, I said, Sarah, let's go in there. And she was in love with the place. The only problem, because of the vid, and shoplifting, they don't let you go try on the clothes. So they give you 7 days to return. So it's about 20-minute drive from here. And she picked out a whole bunch of clothes, and it's cheap too. So cheap. And a couple things didn't fit. So yesterday, after my son and daughter-in-law left, we went back out there and to exchange the clothes, and she got other things. And let me tell you, we went to Chick-fil-A Saturday, and I can't believe how good that place is. That place was packed. Packed. So I was all excited because we were going back out there. I said, well, maybe we'll stop because it was going to be around lunchtime. By the time my son left, it was time to eat. We were hungry. It was like 1:00 maybe. And but then we realized Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays. So Sierra was a little, so we stopped at Applebee's. We don't ever eat at Applebee's, ever. But Sierra was starting to feel nauseous because she was hungry. I was starting to feel nauseous because I was hungry. And I know, Joe, it's far. It's a good 40 minutes from here. But it's good. Chris got chicken nuggets and a soft chicken sandwich. He could actually eat it. I wonder how they make it so soft and tender, juicy, because you don't even, it's just so easy to chew. What did I get? I got a chicken sandwich too. He got a peppermint milkshake because he likes milkshakes. I can't have them because of the sugar, but I had a sip of his, just a tiny sip, and oh my God. That's all I can say. You're in a dark place. Well, you can always reach out. Everybody, we all understand. We all have our places. Did they? Oh, I'll have to check it out. I have, excuse me, I'm subscribed to Kent Rollins' site, YouTube channel. But I want it's like pressure cooked. I think that's what they do. How's everybody doing? I know. This place was mobbed. The lines were out. But I understand. I understand why these lines are long. So I went downstairs. I sorted all my spices out this morning. I put them on. I made a list of how many I had for everything and what I need still. As I'm going to be honest, I had them in several different totes, and it was just a big jumble. And I had the big tall ones in 5-gallon buckets because they couldn't fit in the totes that I had. And I just didn't know how many of each kind I had and what I needed. And I realized I needed cinnamon. I have one thing of cinnamon, one tiny little thing of cinnamon left. I have 7 boxes of vanilla, pure vanilla from McCormick from Prepper Steading. I had way more, but I gave a bottle to my mom and a bottle to my sister. But yeah, I treasure those. But I have a lot of stuff. And I know what I use and what I don't use much of, but I know I do have to get onion powder. I do have some dehydrated onions that I did, and I could grind it down, but I want to have some bottles on hand. I do like the dehydrated ones. I put those in a lot of it was when I first got my dehydrator that I just dehydrated a bunch of onions, but I like to put those in my meals. I'm putting Christmas tree and decorations up today. It's a job. I know. Me and Sierra, you saw us putting the tree up. And it's pretty bad now because the letters on the poles of the you can't really see them. There's the dark stickers too. Don't mind the hair, guys. I have been busy. I got to go back down. We did all the wrapping. Me and Chris got all the wrapping done. That's the only thing I asked of him this whole week was to help me finish up the wrapping because there was a huge box. I couldn't even lift it. So he did that, and we finished up the little. I got one more gift card to get for my son, one of my oldest son. Um, but after that, we're done. I've already got 4 bins started for 2023's Christmas for Emmett, Brockton, and Audra, the new baby, and a few things for Sierra, Chris's mother. When we went over the summer and we went to that barn, that off the road barn, I got her some things and put it away for next year. Because we got his mom that Omaha steaks and we just went online and ordered it and they shipped it to her because to ship to Texas is expensive. So I couldn't think of what to get her. And so I figured, and she's happy with that. I got her the cheesecake sampler and I got her a big $150 package of all different stuff. Yeah, our tree is still up. Last night we got home, we filled up the wood, the kindling, and we took a couple bins and put them on the porch and put some wood in there. So we started, remember I was telling you we had that wood rack that was here and we got those wood bugs because it was warm over the summer and it turns out they were all on the rack of wood on the porch. So we talked about it last night because now we took that rolling rack and put it right outside the porch door on the top step. So we fill that and then we can just take from it. But it's outside, so we have to cover it with a tarp. And it snowed here. But we were talking about it last night and we were thinking, we could, at the end of the summer, maybe October, November, we could put that other rack we've had back on the inside porch, fill it with the wood, and leave it there just for the winter when it's too cold for the bugs to survive. And then in the spring, when it gets warm again, we could take that rack out and put it alongside the house because we're going to put those metal shelves back in there to dry our onions anyway. So we could still have our wood in the winter and not have to keep going out under that tarp and pull snow off every time we want to fill up it's just this little, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Right over there, it's like a handheld carrier. So that's what we fill up now from outside off the wood rack by the door. But we could just put that long cordwood one back on the porch like we had it just for the winter. The bugs are not going to come because they're dead anyway. It just took my brain a little bit to figure that out. Yeah, I know. It's like that for a lot of people, Joe. It's been dreary for us over here too. Hey, MPH. I just keep myself busy so that I'm not bogged down with it because I get that way too. Like I'm going to go down after this live. I'm going to go downstairs in the freezer because all my blueberries that I vac sealed are spread through all different freezers. So now that we have a little bit of space here and there, I'm going to put them all in one bag and stick them in one spot. I'm going to organize my freezer. I say I am, but we'll see. But that's my plan. I just did my spices. All the presents are wrapped and they're all down in the basement. I don't bring them up here and put them under the tree because Jack will scratch them all. He goes in there to sleep. So no. Plus, we smoke in here. I do have candles going all the time. Like right now, I have Yankee candles all over the house. I have my balsam and cedar. I have one here. I had one up there, but it died out because it's done. And then I have one over there on my shelf. So it keeps the room, But the cat is mainly why we don't put the presents out yet. How are you doing, MPH? She has the world's best barbecue. I bet you she does. Oh my gosh. What did she do? Did she can them or did she freeze them? How did she send them to you? Hey, Mountaineer Mama. I know. I was thinking about taking a nap laying down. I got up at 5 o'clock. It's the first day I've really had to in a couple days. And I was thinking about going to take a nap, but then I'm like, I shouldn't. I need to go downstairs and organize that freezer. I what was I gonna say? I've been writing out a list of things that I need to stock up on again. Let me put my cookies away. I only wanted one. I just wanted one. I called the place that Chris got his tires, and hopefully they'll give me a call back. But I made a list of what I need to stock up on. I'm gonna do big stock so that I only have to do it once for the year. Jack's pouches, my panty liners, things like that that I noticed are going down a little bit. The coupon lady's just not sending out a list, so I have to just get this stuff. Like Chris said, if she sends out a list, oh well, I'll order from it, but I can't wait around till all my stuff is gone and then she still doesn't send one out. So I just watch the sales and buy it at the cheapest rate I can. But yeah, I did get a lot of Christmas shopping done for next year already for the grandbabies because they're easy. And we have a new Five Below that just opened up in Sturbridge, and I did a lot from there for next year too, because they'll have different stuff next year. They may not have these items, and I got some things for her friend Sam because they give each other gifts. So yeah. How's everybody? What have you guys been doing? Have you guys been Christmas shopping? And I have to admit, I haven't been on the YouTube. There's been several days and we did do an out and about video, which I just downloaded some of it, but it was Sam and Sierra and me and Chris, and we were talking, and it was some pretty we started talking about Game of Thrones, okay? And there was a part about a BJ. So we were talking in the car about it, and Sierra it was like, well, I know about all that stuff. And she starts rattling all the other names for it. So I was filming it, but I don't know if it's appropriate. It just blew my mind that how much she knew that I didn't know she knew. And yeah, so we had a lengthy conversation in the car. You know how car rides go. I gotta rewatch it to see. Oh, it was just so funny. Oh my god. I started cookie dough. I tore into my kitchen and got that gear in it finally. New piping bags, all my cutters laid out. I'm ready. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy cookies and decorating cookies, and nobody here does. I tried when they were little and they just never. No. Plus, they don't like a lot of the frostings. They don't like frosting on their cakes. So it's like cookies with frosting. They don't really get into that. I bought this. This was from Big Y. It was a big pack of chocolate chips. It was like a 24 count. And then I had a 24 count of sugar ones. And the sugar ones are gone. And now these are getting hard because nobody wants them. They don't get into all that all the time. So it's tricky. They like fruits more. So I get big batches of strawberries, wash them, and put them in the glass jar. And Emmett finished those off yesterday, which was good because we needed to finish them off. But it's more fruit here. I've been loading up. I have one of those little cutie oranges at night just to keep the vitamin C going. I can't have a huge orange because of all the sugar in it, but I try to have at least one little cutie every night or every other night. Yeah, they don't like frosting, not really. They say it's too sweet. And she's busy doing her schoolwork today. She's in and out of the bathroom, but I'm making her work on that because it's just that. She's not throwing up. She's just got diarrhea. I don't know if it's from all the cold meds or it could be the food yesterday. It's good to be able to do that, Joe. Every man, like my boy's father, their mother taught them how to cook and bake. Yep. Yeah, Sandra, us too. I I just needed a break from it, and we're doing a lot of things around. We played, oh, like not yesterday, Saturday night when we got back. We brought the card table right here in the middle of the living room. Me, Chris, Sierra, and Sam, because Todd didn't want to. Excuse me, my nose is getting itchy. We played Payday and Uno till like 11 o'clock, past my bedtime. We just wanted to play board games, and I didn't really know how to play Uno. I'm not good. I just learned that night. Now I'm addicted to it. Look, I want, but Sierra and Sam went and Chris all wiped the floor with me, but it's fun. It's fun. So we brought the card table out and we had little TV trays around us so we could put our snacks and our drinks and we just played games and it was nice. It was nice. We needed to, and we want to play Monopoly. I got Monopoly, so next time she comes, we'll do that. But we had been out all day shopping. So yeah. Hey, Lewis. Hey, Shift Kicker. My back has been attacking me. Yeah, BioFreeze, girl. I live with BioFreeze. I haven't had to put any on in a long time. Knock on wood. I've been kind of fed up too, Lee. Life online some days isn't all that fun. Yeah. I always said when it stopped becoming fun for me, I wasn't going to be on all the time. And right now, my mind has been finishing up the Christmas shop and finishing up things around here, putting things away. I have a whole area over there I got to clean up. Finding new places for things, reorganizing, and Chris's teeth. And so being on YouTube is not that important. I'll watch videos every once in a while. But we're just kind of getting things done around here, you know. I didn't bother Chris all this week. I didn't ask him to do tons of things. I left him alone to relax because he definitely deserved it. And Wednesday's going back. And I think that's going to be pretty painful. I can't even imagine having my gums just sanded, like grinded down, smoothed down. That's gotta hurt way more than all these teeth that he had pulled over here were half. They were cut. They were already broken down to the gums, so they just had to go underneath the gums and pull them. So they didn't even charge for a full tooth, and it wasn't bad for him. It wasn't bad, but I have a feeling this one's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know what 31 is. Mountaineer Mama. Is it a playing card game? I have Phase 10, but nobody wants to play that. I used to play that all the time. I know I haven't been on here much, but I'm trying to get things done around here and kind of keep track of what I need for stock. Like I made a list. I need more batteries for like D batteries for my lanterns. And I have plenty of A's and triple A's, but I don't have C's and D's and the square 9 volts. What else did I write on my list? Where is that list? Where's my list? Oh, right here. I do have some Mylar bags, but I want to order more oxygen absorbers. I have to go downstairs and organize the freezer. I need gloves for that. And I was going outside in the garage to take stock of what I have for potting mix. We have tons of potting mix, tons of black cow, tons of fish emulsion. I must have like 20 of those big 1 gallon bottles of fish emulsion. Um, blood meal, bone meal from Dr. Earth, and regular. I have 10, 20 bags of each kind. So, because we made sure to stock up at the end of the summer for this coming up season. So we're good. We don't have to get any of that stuff. Hey, Wicked Awesome Lifestyles. How are you? Oh, you're at Joanne's. I know, Sandra Moody. I like Yahtzee too. I want to pull that out. Mountaineer Mama, when I was doing live streams in the beginning, we would take and put the camera over there on my laptop and we would do live Yahtzee. And I would tell everybody, if you have Yahtzee at home, join us. So we would, it was just like this, but we were over there playing Yahtzee right on the live stream. I had Rose Young. She's one of the people in our community. She lives in Connecticut. She would come visit. So we'd all eat dinner and play Yahtzee and have a live stream going at the same time. It was fun. It was so fun. I know. I gotta get in there too, Lewis. Get in my freezer. I have blueberries all over the place. Frozen packages of back sealed blueberries. I found them in all kinds of nooks and crannies. And as I take out meat and I'm cooking meat, I'm finding them all now. I did take out that 20-pound butterball turkey. It's thawing in my fridge downstairs. And I was hoping to fill that with about 40 pounds of ground beef, but they're closed today. The butcher, they're closed on Mondays. And when I pulled that turkey out, everything fell into the hole. All my back sealed steaks and stuff. So I got to get down there and I got to organize. I did take out some hot dogs because I know Chris can eat that. So I'm going to have some hot dogs and some mac and cheese tonight for dinner. I bought the Kraft spirals because I used to love those as a kid. And Todd likes the original, but I wanted to try this. I wanted the spiral. I haven't had them since I was a kid. So something easy. And then I took out some chunky soups and some biscuits because I'm going to try Ginger Ninja's video. That will be a video. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to try Ginger Ninja's recipe that she showed on her video. Firefly. I'm so glad Chris is back to work. I mean, he didn't bother me. And I dragged him around everywhere this whole weekend. We went everywhere. But I just want him back to work so we can get square with the money situation. Because when you get paid for vacation, there's no overtime. So it's just strictly vacation. So his paychecks are going to be smaller. Yeah, Mountaineer, we'll have to do it. My laptop's slow, but it would work. I just got everything on my table over there. I got to get it off. We went to the Goodwill. Oh my God. I spent $111 at the Goodwill. But I got a new roasting pan with a rack that looks brand new and it has these awesome handles because my roasting pan that I have is rusting. It's just, you can't use it without tinfoil. So I wanted, and it's not as big. So I wanted to get a newer, bigger one. And this one, there's no rust. It looks brand new. Oh my God. And it's Calphalon. And I love that brand. I don't know if I'm saying it right, and I got some Dixie napkins like that go into a napkin dispenser at a restaurant, but it was huge package for like $3. So I stick it on my napkin holder on my microwave so the kids don't use all my paper towels. And for $3, it was huge package, huge. What else did I get? I got some DVD sets from because I've been collecting the DVDs. I got some seasons of Friends and some seasons of 24, so I almost got those seasons complete. What else did I get? I got a book. I got some countertop containers for my utensils because I'm finding that those wooden ones that I bought, they're not holding up my utensils. They're not tall enough. So all my utensils, when I put them in there, my long spoons and my wooden spoons and all my spatulas, they all fall over and they fall out and they get tangled up with each other and they fall out because the sides are not. So I'm constantly having them all over my counter falling out. And so I got taller containers. They don't all match. I got some copper ones and I got some old fashioned square metal ones with a lid, and they're like a teal green with a label painted on the front. It's not a stick. You can't pull the label off, but they're old fashioned. They were $10 a piece. I only paid like 2 or 3, if that. So I'm going to either have him paint them black or copper to go with the round ones I got. So I could fit all my utensils that I need on my counter. And those wooden boxes were getting stained with grease splatter, and I couldn't get it all cleaned. It was just setting into the wood. Those things are good for like spoons, forks, knives, things that aren't that tall, like those spoons. But they're nasty looking now after just not even a year because of all the splatter from the food that was splattering when I cook. I got a tinfoil hat. What do you mean? Chris got did Chris get anything at the 7? No, because he didn't really want to be. You could 5 minutes in, I had to tell him go outside because he was being loud and yelling at the girls to come on, come on. And you could tell the snippiness in his voice. He didn't want to be there after 10 minutes. So I said, go outside. Just go outside. Then I needed him to come back in and help me carry all my stuff out. I found a lot of plastic totes. I bought plastic totes that were like $1. I got a bunch of plastic totes. I washed them all in the sink, cleaned them up. Really, they're like brand new now, but I paid $1. And now I can store stuff downstairs in plastic totes, and I didn't pay $5, $6, $10 a tote. So I got a few of those. Got Sierra's picked out a couple pairs of pants that went through the wash, and they're fine. I always go for the kitchen stuff. I do. I do. And that place that we went to get all those DVDs, they had another sale, their last sale in the old building. This past weekend, $1 a season, $1 a DVD, $1 whatever. But I didn't remember till Sunday, and then the storm blew in, so we didn't go out there because it's far. But when they have their next sale at their new location, we'll go. But I have a list of all the ones right here that I need to complete my seasons. Like I only need season 7 so far of 24. I need season 5 of Breaking Bad. I have all the other ones. I only need season 3 of Empire, 5 and 9 of Friends. So I don't need much. What is it? Why did you make a tinfoil hat? Hey, Chicken Noodle. How's everything over there, Chicken Noodle? Last night we watched a movie. It's a Wonderful Binge. It was on Hulu. It was funny. Oh my God. Once a year, this town since 1927, there's no drinking or drugs in this town. So once a year, they open up one night and they chose Christmas Eve to do a binge. And any age, teenagers and adults, they can do whatever they want. Whatever. Vince Vaughn was in it. Oh, Vince Vaughn was in the first one, I believe. Then we found out after that was done, there was a first binge. So we watched that one, and Vince Vaughn was in that one when it first started. It's a funny movie. Oh my God, so funny. Just funny. Everything's good, my daughters. That's at home. Yes, we have it too here, chicken noodles. Sierra's home because she was trying to get ready for school and she was in the bathroom and out and in and out and in. She just couldn't do it. I just told her she was still going to try. I said, no, 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 she's home. But she is working on a project that she's put off for a month. So she has to make booklets with her cite all these articles and her citing her own work and this and that. So she's been putting it off. So I've told her no TV, no phone, no nothing until you get it finished. And she just finished one part of it and we had to print it out. But of course my printer wasn't set up right because I needed to install my new ink and I forgot to. And so it printed out 3 copies of hers and we had to figure that out. Oh, your other daughter comes home for the holidays, right? Oh, my Lois. Have a great day, Wicked Awesome Lifestyles. Stay safe, stay warm. I don't know where you're at, but it's cold here. Stay warm, honey. Sandra. Yeah, Lewis, if you're getting paranoid, maybe you need to lay off it. I listen to Pinball. I listen to everybody. I listen to all the advice. I listen to it. Believe me, I listen to it. It makes sense. Stock up when you can, how you can, depending on your lifestyle and what you have for income and what you can afford and what's right for you and your household. I totally listen to it all, but trust me, and it keeps me motivated and keeps me going. I have no bad words to say about any of those channels because I always figure out and learn something, you know? I do. I love it because it opens up my mind listening to that stuff. And it gets me motivated. I'm not going to lie. I listened to Pinball this morning and it got me motivated to get down there and check my spice stock. You know, um, I do it on my own anyway, but sometimes I just need to be motivated and, you know, finals. Oh, wow. She'll be home for a month. Oh, that is so awesome, Chicken Noodle. You guys can do so much fun stuff together. Isn't it great? It was so nice. Me and Sierra, she's at an age where we can do things. She tried on all her clothes, came out and was showing me and Chris, and we were telling her what goes with what. And it's so awesome to be able to do that, to have that time where Sierra's actually wanting to spend time with me. There was a period she didn't. And there still is, but she'll come out and she'll spend time with me and you don't know how much I love it because it's going to be very fleeting and very quick and very short-lived when she gets older and she's gone. And I'm going to miss her so much when she's out with her friends. And it happened with Gregory and Casey and I enjoy when they come over. They came over the other day with Emmett. Oh my God, he is just too funny. And it was just I can't even describe it. You sit there and you watch everybody. You watch your son, you watch your grandson, and you just watch and you savor those moments. And that's what's happening with Sierra. Todd, he just likes to stay in his room right now, but he'll get out of that shell. I know he will. And when he gets out and has to start working and stuff like that, and when he decides he wants to come out and do stuff with us, he will. And we all went through it. I went through a phase where I was stuck in my room because I didn't want to be bothered with anybody. I remember it. You're at the what are you having done at the dentist, Firefly? Oh, you got to go to work after? Oh, that text you sent us, me and Sierra showed me. I'm thinking Jack might be too strong for that. He's freaking strong. Christmas shopping. I started thinking how me leaving home in a year, and then it's just me and hubby, and yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling very selfish because I don't want my two to move out. I just don't. I know they have to, and I know they will, but I don't want it. Going up, put up the tree. Oh wow, chicken noodle. That's incredible. Isn't it something though? You just I don't know. It's but yeah, now she's an adult, and you can Sandra and you can do things together and enjoy being out and not having to worry about a little girl running off, or if you need to change a diaper while you're out and running, or you got to get the bottle, or you can enjoy each other while you're out. That's yeah. Yeah, I think he's too big for it, Firefly. Your son's coming home tonight? Is he staying till Christmas, or I know, Sandra. I told Sarah Todd that too. And I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't have a problem with it whatsoever. I know Chris, my son was here yesterday, and he was like, if you took out that part of the wall and you could take that wall out and make it bigger, or you could make it go up higher and put they could each have their own rooms upstairs. And maybe that would be something that I might do. I'm thinking about is adding a whole nother level to where they have, because Todd may stay with us for quite a while. I'm hoping. But if I could get a whole nother like apartment upstairs, that would be lovely. Plumbing, electrical, bathroom. They could live, I just would love that. Son and I are seeing the Nutcracker in the city. Oh, that's cool. I don't enjoy that stuff. I don't like going out. Noodles and Company. I've heard of them. I've heard of that place, Chicken Noodle. I've seen it somewhere, maybe on TV or something. Yeah. Oh, Sandra. Yeah. So make the most of it while she's here. It's hard to let your kids go. I'm feeling it more and more. My daughter-in-law looked exhausted. She's ready to pop out that child. She was due on Christmas, but I don't think she was 3 centimeters the other day. And they've been doing this procedure where they go in. She says it's very uncomfortable. I've never heard of it, where the doctor goes in with their hand and they scrape across to kind of stimulate labor. But she's had it done 4 times for Emmett. It didn't work, and this time it's not working. I'm like, I wouldn't be doing that. So, but she looked tired because Emmett doesn't sleep hard, maybe 2-3 hours a night. He just doesn't. He's the doom, 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 doom. And then my son is like a big kid. He gets up 4 or 5 o'clock and he is zooming around, waking up everybody, and he don't understand how I don't think he really does know that how much she needs rest. He works for the union now, so he gets 12 weeks paid for paternity leave. 12 weeks. So I said, well, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm taking off for a couple days after she has the kid, and I'm going down for a fishing tournament. I'm like, no, you're not. You ain't going nowhere, pal. That's not right. If he does, I will be very disappointed in him. I hope he doesn't do it. I think he was just kidding. She's tired. You could see it. Because if that little boy was different, but he's so on the go and he's so smart. So smart. So his mind's always going, which means he needs to keep going. And she doesn't get a break. I took my almost 3-year-old granddaughter in the store with me. She started telling me how to use every ingredient I put in the buggy for cookies and fudge. I wish they would cook more, but they just make simple stuff. I got to get them in the kitchen. I know. But I also get aggravated when things get put out of place, and I got to work on that because that's me. I know that that's unrealistic. I can't expect them to go in there and learn how to cook and have them not mess up my kitchen. That's my issue. I got to work through that. He will stay home. I think he was just messing around, but still. I'd never seen It's a Wonderful Life. No. She came out with a little box of Christmas. I think he will, Sandra. I think he was just messing around. He likes to mess around like that, but I've been watching Alaska Prepper and Pinball, and I've been seeing a lot of things about beef and different BJ's of all places the other day had a sign on all the refrigerator doors where the eggs were, limit 2. So it's getting my mind in gear again. Although I am really stocked on my Thrive Life egg mix, my egg powder. But I saw articles about the beef shortages and chickens. So it's like I can't stuff my freezers anymore. I really can't. But it's like in my brain, I got to keep going, keep stocking. Because I think 2023 is going to be way worse than this year. I just have this feeling it's going to be harder to get things and the prices are going to be astronomical. So when you see things, I implore you, get them when they're cheaper. You all know. I'm sure you do, because we're all in the same mindset here. But my mind is just going. And the fact that I don't like to be out all the time, so I make a plan and I figure, okay, I got to go here. I got to get this. I got to get that. But I want to stock up for all of next year. Whatever I may need for all of next year, I'm stocking up. I'll have to watch it. What's it called? It's a Wonderful Life. Sierra, have you ever saw It's a Wonderful Life? Have you ever saw the Christmas movie It's a Wonderful Life? They're all saying me and you should watch it together. We'll have to find it. Oh, you got 6 chickens. That's good. I'll have to watch it. I wrote it down. We'll look for it later and we'll watch it.
You need to finish.
Oh, what was that movie, Firefly, that we watched while you were here? I gotta finish it. Can you put it in chat? With Henry Winkler? Sierra liked it, and so did Chris. So I'm thinking I might start it and watch it again. I've just been living hand to mouth lately, trying not to spend money. Just got done digging the car out of 6 inches of ice. We got a couple inches. We got a couple inches last night. It came on fast. It was supposed to start at 5. We were out in another town at Applebee's when it started, 40 minutes away. And when I noticed it out the window of Applebee's, I said, Chris, it looks like it's sticking to the ground. And when we got out, my whole car was iced over, and the roads were slick already after maybe an hour, if that, of snowing. So it happened hard and fast. American Christmas Carol. Okay. I'm going to put that on tonight, and me and Sierra are going to cuddle on the couch. Well, she's going to cuddle on her end, and I'm going to cuddle on my end. Christmas Carol. Because I really enjoyed it, but I got tired that night, and I needed to go to bed. So we'll watch those two if I can find them on there. One moment, please. Oh, I got to call the school. They reported her absent. Of course she's absent. Oh, that's pretty, Firefly. It does look pretty, doesn't it? It really does. And I like okay, so I'm appreciating it more now because I am fully well stocked in my house and I don't have to run out for the last minute things around here. And you appreciate that beautiful snow and scenery when you know you can stay home and be comfortable. That's how I'm feeling about it. I can throw on my fireplace and just sit and and relax, and I don't have to worry about running out to get milk or bread or eggs or canned goods because I'm very well equipped for it. And as long as I keep doing it, I'll never have to worry. And I take that mentality with my Christmas shopping and what we need around the house. I've already got a list of, I have like 150 1-pound canisters for my Mr. Buddy heaters, but I'm planning on buying more this year and more of everything that I've stocked up on just so I can keep it. Christmas light parade on Saturday. It was so much fun. I went with one of my daughter's friends. Oh, that sounds fun. Everyone in the waiting. Don't do that. What are you doing, Firefly? Put your earbuds in. My God, girl. Tell them to subscribe to Lazarick Homestead on YouTube. Get those subscriptions up there. I want to make some money so I can pay my house off. My daughter told me this morning she has some flurries. Oh, it's so pretty. I like the one with George C. Scott, Tiny Tim. Well, do you know the name of it, near Mama? Bye, Firefly. She's in the chair. Hey, Ark Wild Man. How are you? Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They play that a lot here. It's so nice of you guys to come in. I'm going to end it in a little bit because I do have to go down in the basement and get my freezers organized. At least one. I got to get all the blueberries all in one spot. I got packages of blueberries that I vac sealed all different nooks and crannies of all 3 freezers. A Christmas Carol. Okay. I'll have to watch that. I don't think I ever watched that either. Christmas Carol. I like the cartoon ones with like Frosty and Rudolph, the old ones. Tiny Tim, right? You said it has that? Tiny Tim? Hold on. George C. Scott. Okay. I'll look up those. Maybe me and Sierra will sit and watch some movies depending on how far she gets with her work today. Sierra, when's that due? Huh? Try to get it finished today. It was made in 84. Okay. 84. 1984. Okay. Hey, Sherry Leach. The house without a Christmas tree? Okay. Firefly, let them work on your teeth, girl. You kill me. You kill me. Jason Robards. Okay. I never watched A Miracle on 34th Street either. I'll have to put these on. I've heard about them all. I just never sat down to watch them. Miracle on 34th Street. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the day watching these because I know Chris wouldn't want to. I would say I'd do it right now after I get off here, but I do have to get down in the freezer. I'm so grateful you guys told me about these because, I mean, I've heard of them. I just never watched them. And I've heard they're like classics. I've never been one to watch classics, but I'm slowly changing. I'm just slowly changing now in a lot of ways. It's crazy. I'm liking things like this that I didn't like before, or I didn't take the time to stop and enjoy, or even I didn't take the time to even acknowledge it. And I am now. Oak Ridge Boys Christmas CD, 1982, and I found it on Spotify. Someone must be getting oil delivery or something. Well, Mountaineer Mama, have a great afternoon. Thanks for coming in. I know I got to get going too. Thanks, Firefly, for putting those links out there. I'm going to put it on my big screen. I'll have to have Sarah help me figure out how. I know she did it last time too. Hey, Chris Piat. Good morning. Well, yeah, it's still morning here. It's 11:15. I want a big juicy steak, but I don't want to do that in front of Chris right now. I got hot dogs out anyways, and I've had those chunky soup cans out on the counter for like a week now because I got to do that video that Ginger Ninja did. It looks so good. And I think Chris could eat that. Oh my God, you got oranges? Chicken noodle. If I had a heated greenhouse, I could do it. My parents did it, but I'm not heating my greenhouse. No. Red-boned coonhound. Huh. I don't want any more animals. I just don't. We have the cat. That's enough. My son was telling us because he has the dog and the dog's up there in age and was peeing on their kitchen floor. And because I love their kitchen floor, but it's not the waterproof kind. It's that fake wood that everybody's getting now. And he's like, his wife's like, if you do it, because he's like, your whole kitchen floor would cost you $50. He goes, I'll come over and help Chris put it in. It would cost you $50 to put a new floor in because I hate my kitchen floor. Every time I wash my kitchen floor, well, yeah, but my kitchen floor, whatever it's made of, the tiles or whatever, the vinyl, when you wash it, that brown color comes up from the tile onto your pad of whatever you're using to wash it. And it's old, and I just don't like it. I can't tell when it's dirty because of all the swirls in the floor of the colors. I don't like it. So he said he would help me. So I'm thinking, but he said get waterproof because the dog peed on it a few times, and no, she wiped it up right away and washed it, but it still didn't help. So get the waterproof. I'm like, all right, Firefly. Thank you for the links, honey. 50 years? Wow. Oh my God. What's the weather right now where you are, Chicken Noodle? What's the temperature? Oh, wow. It says 30 degrees here. Nope, 29. My bad. Temps will be near freezing. 20 degrees tonight. 21 tomorrow at night, but 38 during the day. Friday, they're saying rain. They were saying more snow, but I don't see it in the forecast. I don't know. How you doing, Sherry? Thanks for coming in. I got to get going soon, though, because I have to go tackle that freezer to find some gloves to put on. We bought a 3-pack of welding gloves. Maybe I'll put a pair of those on. Wow, 47. Holy cow. Good thing you have that, because I've been hearing that we're going to have a orange juice shortage. Orange shortage. You can get some good oranges. You could freeze your orange juice. We don't drink a whole lot of it here. Sierra likes orange juice. I may stop. Oh, my thing just blinked. Is everybody, can you all hear me still? My computer just blinked and went black and came back. We have it here too, Sherry. I'm feeling better today. Sierra is too, and the sinuses, but now she has a diarrhea issue. Yeah, my whole screen. What? Why am I sharing that? Because it's reality, Sierra. It's reality, girl. I'm being real. And they all go through it too. We're all the same. We just look different. We've been fighting that sinus thing all week. All week. I had to go and stock up on meds the other day, and I might have to go get some more, I have a feeling. Just because I have a feeling we're going to have... the hospitals are overrun. It's crazy. Sierra, she's telling everybody online that you have the squirts. Chicken noodle. It's reality. You know, y'all like me because I'm real. I'm no better than anybody else. Those things happen to us over here. We're no better than anybody else. We're all normal people. That's why I love you guys, because you understand and you don't criticize. Look at me and my crazy hair, and it's just popping up everywhere because I just didn't care. I have been looking for pixie sticks. Nowhere around here. None of our I went to 3 Dollar Trees where you usually can find them. Cannot find pixie sticks anywhere there. And I even asked the lady yesterday. She said they haven't gotten them in months. Months. So if any of you can get pixie sticks, let me know and I will pay you for them. I will pay you to ship them to me. They are for her friend's present. So I need them by... Huh? Well, no big deal. I tried. They didn't have any. I tried Five Below. I tried all the Dollar Trees around us. I tried Walmart. Everywhere that I have a store around us. None. Finally got the damn ice off my car. I'm sick of being trapped. Go get a taco from Taco Bell. Hey, Makeup Mom and Son. A pixie stick, Sherry? It's this long, skinny plastic tube. It usually has like white and colored lines around it, and it's like powder dust inside that it's like and you just go like that, and it's like a Kool-Aid powder in a little plastic tube, and she really, really loves them, and I can't get them anywhere. We used to be able to, and they don't have them anywhere around here. Yeah, flavored sugar powder. Yeah. But I need them before Christmas, so I know that's unrealistic to some. I can look online and order them. I might have to do that. I mean, it's no big deal if I don't get them. We got her quite a bunch of stuff, so it's no big deal. I got her everything else. Oh, Dollar General. I didn't even check Dollar General. Oh, Wonka makes them. Well, maybe we have a Dollar General down the street. When I go out the next time, if not, it's no big deal. It was just something I wanted to add to her present, but I have a lot of stuff coming from Amazon. I ordered a shovel for my fireplace. Still waiting on my December Thrive Life order. I ordered a big 40 count pack of Mucinex from Amazon because they don't have them in the stores around here that big of a pack. So I got those. All right, honey, I do have to go too. So I want to say thank you to everybody for coming. I'm going to go downstairs and tackling the freezer for a few minutes at least till I start getting too cold. But I just want to say thank you for all coming, and it was nice to touch base with everybody. I know, Mountie and Mama, but back when I was out there, I didn't think about Christmas for her. I got a lot of stuff for my grandson, but I didn't think about her. But I will do better for next year. But I just want to say thank you all for coming. I want you all to be safe, stay warm, make some good foods. I will have some videos coming soon. I gotta redo the videos that I took in the car and see if I gotta rewatch them and see if they're appropriate. Yes, have fun decorating the tree. It was nice to touch base with you all. We will see you guys soon. Have a great day, everybody.